So this is a topic that's been on my mind for a hot minute now. With every new Kobe 8 Protro release, there seems to be a lack of interest every time, which is not good. And on top of that, the Protro is not really a true upgrade or a better version of the original. So today's video is basically going to be about what should Nike be doing with the Kobe 8 Protro. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got an interesting topic style video. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's just something that has been on my mind for a hot minute now. I keep trying to play in these things, and for whatever reason, I just don't like them, which is really weird because the originals I absolutely loved. If you're a longtime viewer of the channel, these look familiar to you, or you know what I mean. Obviously, if you're into Kobe's, they look familiar to you anyways. But this was the very first launch of the shoe way back when. And these just kind of feel like a shell of the original, which is very odd. So when I end up playing in something like this, I end up switching these things out for this shoe instead. This shoe I just feel like is better than the Protro Kobe 8, which is very weird to say. If I end up playing in some Kobe's, and that's not a big if, that's like more of a when, because I play in Kobe's primarily. Indoors, this bad boy right here is my option. Every color that I have, I love playing them. And then outdoors, I actually really like playing in the Kobe 1 Protros. I think that those are just a beefcake of a shoe. It's great for outdoor basketball, although it could use some breathability, especially in these hot Sacramento summers.
Can you believe that, son?
I could look at it all day.
But basically, I think that the Kobe 8 Protro is got a big problem on its hands. There seems to be like very little interest with each single release, and I don't think that's a good look, especially when this was originally touted as one of the best guard shoes ever. So the first thing that I think that their main problem is are the actual colorways releasing. This guy right here, for one, is the only original colorway to release so far. I think the line started off strong with something like this. I feel like this is a good tribute shoe. I know a lot of people don't love all white sneakers and things like that. I actually do. On top of that, I just really liked them. I thought they were cool. I thought the little things that they changed were interesting. Do I think that they were groundbreaking for the model itself? No. If you watch any of our Protro 8 videos, you'd know that I don't technically consider these a true upgrade from the original. Tweaked? Yes. Better? I don't think so. But anyways, I thought that this was a good solid start, and then I was like, man, I'm really excited to see what comes next, only to be disappointed release after release. The GGs were cool. I absolutely love those. But out of all the amazing original colorways, why is this the only one to have released so far? Like, I don't understand. I understand that they have just announced, and I think that this is a desperate move, especially since we can see when the release date is, that the Kobe 8s have just been kind of like leaked or announced and all that stuff, but the release date's literally next year. You know why? Because it takes that long to manufacture something like this. You know what that means? They were not planned. That's a desperate move. Do I think that all the new colorways coming out are garbage? No, I don't. I actually like the majority of them. I just think that they should have sprinkled in some original ones in between. They did it with the ones. There was tons of original colorways, plus lots of new awesome colorways, collabs, and all that kind of good stuff. The Protro 4, same thing. We've got a mix of both. We've got a lot of original colorways. We've got a lot of cool new colorways. There was also a little bit of collab action in there. It kind of hit all sectors of the sneaker realm. It hit the hardcore people that love the Kobe's. It hit the basketball players that love to play in them, minus the fact that none of us can get them, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. And then again, they hit that collab thing, so all the hype beasts get all their crap, so everybody's kind of happy, except for the basketball players. So I was actually excited when they announced that like some more team-based colorways of the Kobe 8 Protros were coming, but again, no other original colorways announced. I find that very odd. This colorway alone should have released already. Just this one, I think most people would have been happy. And then you've got amazing colorways like this one. Where the f are they, man? Can we explain why this took precedence over this? So colorways is just the first problem. The second problem is the whole Protro aspect. A lot of people seem to be confused about what a Protro is. I have explained it many times in many of the Protro videos, but
All right, let's do this one last time.
Kobe coined the phrase when he was approached by Nike to start reissuing or retroing his product. He said yes and no. He did not want to just do a straight up retro like what Jordan Brand does and what Nike does. If anything, Nike strips things down. They put it in a sportswear box. It's not even performance anymore. What Kobe wanted to do is take what was and make it for what is today. He wanted to move things forward, hence the Protro. The Protro name means performance retro. It's something that could be played today. He wanted to take what was amazing of the originals and update them or upgrade upgrade them in any way, shape, or form. However, there's one caveat. The visuals cannot change. So again, when you look at this is why I will give the Kobe 8 Protro some credit, is that looking at it, it looks exactly like any of the originals. I think that's great. So that's what a true Protro is. Aesthetically, it looks identical to the original. You would never notice which one's which, but internally, things are different. The majority of the originals came with one of these guys. It's a Lunar Lawn drop-in. Is it anything special? No, it's not. All of the Protros so far has come with this guy right here, which is a React drop-in. Anything special? No. It's not. This is the aspect where you can really start to change it up. If I'm not mistaken, there was only 2 versions, and I could be mistaken because I'm questioning my own self right now, but I believe there was only 2 versions with different drop-ins from the original line. I think it was the original All-Star colorway and the Kobe 8 Elites. What those actually had in them, I cannot remember. I want to say it was Zoom Air. I also want to say that the All-Star colorway had a chip. Remember that?
Nike Plus?
Oh, that's right. So yeah, the Nike Plus chip was in there, so it would measure your stuff. Because I think that these released right around the same time as LeBron 10s, maybe? I can't remember. But either way, I think that those 2 versions of the shoe were the only ones that didn't come with this. Why do I think that that's a problem? Well, simply put, Nike has released stuff like this. This is awesome. This is a full-length Zoom plus Lunar Lawn setup. This actually came in the LeBron 11s, and a lot of us took this out of that shoe and put it inside of the Nike Kobe 9s. Oh, that would make the LeBron 10 and the 8 simultaneous releases. Now, can you put this inside of your Kobe 8 Protros or your Kobe 8 Originals? You can, but there's a huge size discrepancy there. So like the LeBron one's a lot thicker. What does that mean? It means it's gonna alter the fit. Your heel could pop out, it could be tighter on foot. It's not great. It's not meant to be in that shoe. It was meant to be in a different shoe. And that's another problem. Why has Nike not made something like this compatible across all of its shoes that feature these drop-ins? What's the point of having drop-ins if they're not interchangeable within your own product? We can move over to Serious Player Only and see they've got already 4 different options. 4. This is a brand new brand. They are not Nike. They're not a multi-billion-dollar company, and they've got 4 options. They've got the basic one that's like the Lunar Foam. They've got a basic version plus small upgrades, meaning isolated cushion. There's an upgraded foam version with support features in it, and then if you need max cushion, they've got that too. You're telling me that this is all Nike's got? I just find that hard to believe. Where's their competitive spirit? Like if I was in charge of Nike right now and I saw this brand do this.
That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
Especially because you all got this. You know what's better than Zoom Air? Nothing. So yeah, I just don't really understand this. I think that this is just lazy, dude. It's a copy and paste. It's doing the least amount and expecting the most out of it. And that's not how works. Upgrade the tech. Make it a real Protro. Give us some fucking options.
Did I stutter?
Now the third thing that's wrong, even though I don't wholeheartedly blame Nike for this, is just overall distribution. The shoes are still incredibly hard to get, and I'm not just talking about the Kobe 8 Protros. I'm talking about all the Kobes. Now again, I'm not gonna put all of this on Nike. A lot of people are putting this on Vanessa. I don't think that either of them hold the blame for all of this, because the main thing that's happening right now is that people have this thing called a bot, and it's able to get past you and any firewall or whatever the they've got in there, CAPTCHA, all that crap.
Find the motorcycles.
Yeah, like I tried to check out to buy a t-shirt, and it was telling me like what doesn't live in water, and I had to do it 3 different times.
What doesn't live in water?
They were like, you know, they were aquatic thing. It doesn't matter. Don't sidetrack me. But anyways, when people got these bots and people are trying to take advantage of a situation, they're going to. Now, can Nike put more preventative measures in place to fix this? Yes, they can. Have they? No, they haven't. That's where I will blame them for stuff like this, where they could be doing more and they choose not to. Again, all they're really doing is counting money at this point. They're making these shoes, they're making them easy, they're making them lazily, and then they're just collecting all of the money for it. Just better distribution, better allocation, better quality control will help. It won't solve everything, but it'll help. Those are pretty much the main things that I think need to happen with the Kobe 8 Protros. If you have anything else to input, please leave it down below in the comment section. I'm pretty sure somebody over there is going to be reading this. Not that they'll do anything about it, but they'll at least see everybody's like genuine complaints, and maybe it'll help change something. I don't know. With that being said though, do we have a question of the day?
I'm gonna put the ball in your court. Would you like a would you rather or a Mount Rushmore style question?
Is the would you rather fun, or is it like awful.
It's silly fun.
But the Mount Rushmore would take more time.
It's definitely going to be a thinking thing.
Okay, I think I've given people enough to think about. Let's just go with the would you rather.
Okay. In honor of allergy season, would you rather never be able to sneeze or constantly sneeze?
If you're not able to sneeze during allergy season or you're just in pain,
You're constantly being like, I have to sneeze. Like you're walking around with that weird face.
Oh, false alarm.
I don't like either option. Flip a coin and pick one, basically. That's how I'm thinking right now. There's always like 1 to 2 days out of the year where I get really just bombarded with allergies. It's disgusting. There's stuff coming out of my nose. There's non-stop sneezing. I can't even go anywhere. It's so bad.
We're basically stuck in the house while you're like that.
Yeah, it's literally gross. Do I want that, or do I just want to feel like that? I suppose I'd rather feel like that and not have anything happen than feel like that and like worry about like snot rockets coming out at any given chance, at any moment, at any time. I mean, that's some dangerous stuff, and it's embarrassing. So yeah, I think I'd rather not sneeze. But what about you? Anyways, with all of that stuff being said, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We really do appreciate it. Let us know what you would change about the Kobe 8 Protro, not just in the shoe itself, but in the launches, the colorways, the distribution. Sound off below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We will catch you all on the next one. So until then, have a good one.